Alright, so new tutorial today. We're gonna talk about the melodic minor scale in all keys, of course. And this scale I think is a bit tricky-ish because excuse me, going up you play in a certain way, but when you're coming back down you play a different scale. What do I mean by this? So as per usual, I'm gonna use the C as a reference. Or white keys. Let me turn up this. So if you know your other scale, which is the major scale, and you know your natural minor scale, right? Now the melodic scale is basically a quarter of the minor scale, the rest major scale, and when you're coming back you're playing the major scale in reverse of the note that is the minor third. Whoa, that was a lot of information. So let me break it down. What essentially you want to do is play the first three notes of the minor scale, right? And then from the fourth note you're just gonna play the major scale of C, right? So essentially this block is all major, and then you have the first three notes, right, that are part of the minor scale. Actually we could add this because it's actually this. So yeah, from C to F you play the minor scale, and then from F to C you play the major scale. And when you're coming back, so you want to know that the minor third, which is E flat, that is the scale that you're going to be playing when you're coming back, but in reverse. So the major scale of E flat minor is this, right? So what we want to do, we want to play the major scale of E flat minor starting from C, right, but in reverse, so going towards the left. That would be okay. And to land back on the C again, you just want to play as if you're playing the minor scale, as if you're starting the minor scale again. So you just go back to D and C. Right, let me explain it again. So first three notes of the minor scale, then from the fourth note you just play the major scale, right? And then when you're coming backwards, what's the minor third of C? It's E flat. So we want to play the major scale of E flat in reverse, but starting from C. And then you want to go back to the first three notes in the minor scale. So what essentially is happening is this right here. Right? So ascending or going up is minor scale plus major scale, and then coming backwards is major scale of the minor third note in reverse plus first three notes of the minor scale. Okay, if this didn't really make sense and you still want to learn it the way I normally show you, just playing it in all keys and memorizing it, that's fine. I don't suggest you do that, but that's also fine. But I'd suggest if you use the method of remembering your minor scales and your major scales, you can mix them up, and in that way it's easier for you to remember the scale rather than trying to memorize every single note that's in the scale or every single note that is in different scales. So you want to make sure you have all your major scales mastered, because that's going to help you to play minor scales as well, especially the melodic minor, because again, first section is minor, and then second is all major, and then going down, ascending, reverse major scale of the minor third note plus whatever's remaining, right? So I'm gonna jump straight into it. I'm gonna play in all keys as per usual. Right hand first, and then obviously left hand, and then both hands in 80 BPM. I will also be adding the fingering, of course, in the comment section. So it's quite easy. The same way you go upwards, pivot in the middle. That's the same way you're coming backwards, pivot on the thumb, and then middle again. And there you have it. Okay, cool. right, so I hope that was useful. As I said, if you know your major scales and your natural minor scales, playing melodic minor scales is going to be easier because it's a mix between the two. If you don't know your major scales, natural minor scales, and harmonic scales, I got videos on them, and I will put them in the description under the video. So I think in terms of scales, we've covered the main ones, and I probably will do a tutorial on the next ones, which are full diminished scale and half diminished scale. These are a little bit more tricky. They're tricky even for me, so it'll be good for me to do the tutorial so I can kind of like teach myself, like not teach myself, but yeah, teach myself, and also remember how to play those intricate scales. Alright, cool. I hope I see you in the next video. I'm gonna try and do more tutorials more often whenever I have time, and classical pieces, practice sessions as well, and incorporate some modern, hopefully soon jazzy tutorials once I'm done with my piano grades. So yeah, until then, I'll see you in the next video. Hit the subscribe if you liked it, hit the like button so I know it was useful, and yeah, feel free to drop comments as well. See you soon.